So are you a free-to-play witch? Hello guys, Atlas here. I'm here today to give you tips about how you can play witch on Lava Valley. So if you're a free-to-play witch and trying to climb the ranks, then this video is right for you. Also, I think that this can also work for characters that have crowd control on their kits, so stay tuned. On this video, you'll find out how I raced for the top at the first day of Lava Valley while being a free-to-play player as a witch. Now, I know that this is just the first day and everyone is still trying to get used to the Lava Valley, but I want to share this information as soon as possible, especially to my free-to-play comrades out there, so you can start climbing too. So with that, let's start the video. The number one thing that you need to know is that the game balances the CP of the players. Take a look at this for example. As you can see, they balance out my super low CP by giving me one super saiyan god of a teammate, and you're gonna use that god to give you the win. While you might say that this is just simply getting carried, that's where you're wrong, as there are a lot of things that you can do to support that god on your teammate, because without a support, he will quickly die if he gets caught in a burst of the enemy. So your job is to support your teammate either by doing CC or baiting out the enemy lock skills so that they can do the damaging part for you. Your main goal is to keep them alive for as long as possible. With that, your teammate could easily shred the enemy if you can do your job right. The second thing is that your Piercing Storm, Dash, and Twilight Nova is your best friend. These skills are your most useful skills as it can provide CC for the team. You don't have any damage, so all you can do is give the crowd control to your teammate so they can do the damaging part, as I said a while ago. The Piercing Storm knocks down the enemies for 1.5 seconds, while the Twilight Nova stuns the enemies for 1 second, and your dash can get you out of sticky situation. But not only that, you can use it to set up your Twilight Nova by dashing in the middle of the enemies and then using it. You want to catch someone off guard so that you can do your forever stun combo. The third tip is that to always look where your teammates and your enemies are. Imagine you setting up fight by stunning two players at their base and your teammates is in the middle trying to wait for the buff. Your forever stun combo won't do anything because there is no one there to damage for you. If you can't see any teammate on your screen, then it's probably not the greatest time to set up Heart Deadly combo. And the final tip is that to always use your familiar. Your familiar is going to be the one to go first because those little dudes are invincible. And as far as I'm concerned, you're like a paper. I actually got lucky and pulled the Sparky and used it to my advantage. Sparky can stun enemies for 1 second. And so I used it to my advantage and follow up with my Piercing Storm and then dash in and use Twilight Nova to stun them furthermore. Now, it's okay if you die doing this because you'll be sure that your god teammates is there to destroy them if you stun them long enough. Always use your familiar to give space for you to attack and set up your deadly stun combo. Other free-to-play familiars that you can use is Naja, as he can silence one enemy for 3 seconds, lessening the damage that the enemy can dish out to you. To summarize, number 1, the game balances the CP of the players on every match. Number 2, Piercing Storm, Dash, and Twilight Nova is your best friend, as they can provide crowd controls to support your teammates. Number 3, always look where your teammates and enemies are. How far are they from each other? Can your teammates provide support? You should always ask that question. And to always use your familiar to set up for you. So what do you guys think? Are there any more tips that you want to share? You can leave them in the comments, and if you like the video, please leave a like and maybe a sub. I hope you learned something and keep climbing.